Hey guys, Derrick here with GameXplain. Back once again for another example of Mario Luigi Dream Team gameplay. This time from the Dozy Desert. And rather than talk about the game itself, I'll just let the footage speak for itself. We got a drill here that we have a bit of a gameplay change, but basically the same thing. We're just exploring the desert and using the drill to find hidden treasure, we'll say. But you'll see examples of what we're actually looking for here in the video itself. But like I said last time, I asked you guys to send me your questions, and I'd hope to answer them. So we got a few here. So let's go through and see what we can find. So first up, we have Niles Dobbs, who asks, "Is this my favorite Mario and Luigi game?" Well, that's a bit early to say, honestly. I'm really enjoying it. I really am. This is a really great game. Really. But no, I've played all three games. Love all three. I've had problems with, a few of them here and there, mainly Partners in Time, just because it felt a little dull. Didn't really bring anything new. It's just basically, hey, we have two extra buttons now, so we can use for the baby Mario and Luigi. Still enjoyed it, played all the way through the end. Had fun with it, just not quite as much as Superstar Saga. And I really enjoyed Bowser's Inside Story, of course. Great game, great writing. This one, I believe, is definitely on par with Bowser's Inside Story, maybe even a little better. My favorite of the series is probably still Superstar Saga because it was fresh and new and the humor was so great. Probably my favorite of the series. This is coming really close. I need to get farther to see for sure, because as you've all noted, it is a bit tutorial heavy, which, these Mario RPGs tend to be quite tutorial heavy, but I don't think that's a detriment. It just makes the gameplay a little slow at first. But as you can see here, they've loosened up quite a bit. You can get more of the gameplay there and see more examples of the clever little enemy design to give you a little bit more challenge when it comes to dodging. In this case, you got to memorize which color they were so you can dodge. This is also an example of one of the brothers' attacks. The only one I have unlocked as of yet, I do have Luiginary attacks unlocked for the Dream gameplay, but unfortunately in this clip I do not come across any enemies in the Dream world to fight and show that off. These attacks are actually coming pretty slowly. There's quite a bit in there. They're coming. They take a while to unlock. But anyway, on to the next question. Angel Maya, who asks, how many hours of gameplay? I do not know yet. I have not actually beaten the game, but I'm hearing rumblings of between 30 and 35, which is a pretty lengthy game, and it definitely seems to back that up. There's a lot of stuff to do in this game, beyond even the main story. There's a lot to collect and find. There's mini games to play, and the mini games I've been playing a couple of them, can be quite challenging, especially if you're not exactly prolific at them. I've been trying to be really good, but by God, some of these are just painfully difficult because to get the S rank, I should say, because you got 3 ranks for the mini games. You can get the first 2 ranks just give you coins, and the 3rd rank gives you a special item. And I want the special item. I need a special item, so I want it. But yeah, so it's a very meaty game. You can rest assured about that, Angel. Next up, we have Awesome Sauce 389. Who asks, what other things can you do by ranking up? I'd mentioned this in the previous video, where as you reach certain levels, which it seems like every 8th level you get a new rank. And with each new rank you get to select, I should say, a brand new ability. In my case, I chose an extra gear slot for each of the brothers, which I thought would help them in the long run. Other examples of these, and they actually expand with each rank, so there's a lot of options and there's a lot of ways you can go with this, because you can even get another gear slot but you can increase how much HP you get per level. You can increase how much BP, attack, defense. You can increase your overall attack by a certain percentage. You can increase your counterattack strength by 150%. You can increase how many badges you can store up and use for the middle of the match. Just tons tons of examples. It's really impressive, and it allows for a good bit of customization. It allows whoever plays the game to really determine how they want to play. So no two games are going to be exactly like, I think. Some will probably be a bit more obvious, like I think people will obviously go for gear. But it makes it interesting because there's only 4 ranks up that you can get, so it's like there's a lot of options here, and you're not going to be able to get all of them, obviously. Makes for an interesting gameplay. Now, next up we have Koopa Luigi, who is asking, are the characters 3D models or sprites? To the best of my knowledge, weird little glitch there. Freaking out on the thing. That time it was a glitch, not my own dumb fault for forgetting I had left Luigi behind in the last video. Swear to God I forgot about that, but you know, to defend myself, usually I have Luigi in the background there doing stuff, so when he was actually behind me I kind of forgot, especially since he had fallen off the edge. That's why I had missed it. But back to Koopa Luigi's question, I believe they're 3D models. I don't, I can't say for sure, but they all look 3D, and it's just they happen to be shaded in such a way that they look like 2D models. The effect, I think, is really, really good because it keeps you got the fidelity of a 3D model, and I so screwed up there by falling. Just wasted so much time here. I'm so mad at myself for screwing up like this. But you got the nice 3D models. Everything looks really good, really consistent. And then you have that nice little almost cel-shaded look on top of it, which gives them that same amount of personality that they had in previous games. I really like the look of this game. I know some people were a little unsure. Even I was a little unsure at first. But seeing it in motion, getting used to it, yeah, I'm sold on it. I love this style. Anyway, next up we have Eduardo Diaz, who asks, can Dreamy Luigi faint or revive Mario? Well, good as time as any to answer this. No, Dreamy Luigi cannot faint because Dreamy Luigi actually takes possession or augments Mario's strength. So he's not actually participating in the battle itself. He's just part of Mario, and I believe what happens is Mario's stats get boosted thanks to Dreamy Luigi, at least his HP and BP. I'm not sure if they double or combine completely, or if I just get a certain amount of percentage up based on Luigi's stats, but yeah, that's basically Luigi's role, is to buff those attacks, and then whenever Mario uses a regular attack, it sort of spreads out the damage. Depending on whether you use a hammer attack or a jump attack or a Luiginary attack. So yeah, he can't really faint. As for reviving Mario, no, he can't do that either. I have not fainted in battle yet, but I do believe that if Mario were to faint in the dream, that would be it. It'd be a game over for you, because you can't really revive him because you don't have direct control of Luigi. This actually leads into the next question, which is from Nintendo Fan Portal, who also asked, do you push both A and B to attack enemies, or is Dreamy Luigi automatic? Dreamy Luigi is automatic. You only control Mario in the battles, and you only use the A button for that. So anything Luigi does is purely automatic. It's all based on how well you do those attacks. Obviously, there'll be more Dreamy Luigi's attacking if you get an excellent over a just good or great. So pretty much automatic there, and you just have to worry about controlling Mario. Next, we have 8's Black, who is asking whether can you customize boots since you can customize hammers. Yes, this is pretty much works like a standard RPG. It's all different gear. You have boots that you can do to augment your strength and have different effects on you. You can customize your hammers for the same type of thing, and then you have other accessories like gloves and just accessories that will also add other effects or just boost your stats. A lot of wiggle room for how you'd want to play a game. Play the game and do your fights. So I like that. It's a very simple system as always, but because you're so active in it and doing so much with it, It just feels really, really solid. Always like the battle systems in Mario Luigi, and getting the brothers' attacks up. Even though it's always felt weird to me how the numbers are so low in these games when you compare it to something like either Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest or any other RPG where you can get into the thousands with how much damage you're doing. It's always just kept the lower end for that, which is, nice. You're not, there's no reason. There's really not a whole lot of a difference between doing 1,000 points of damage and doing 300. Just all the same. Just different numbers. But yes, it's all customizable gear. Works just like the previous games. Works just fine. Finally, for our question is Lona Osuso. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Will I do an LP on this? Probably not. We're not exactly an LP channel, or if we do LPs, it'd be more like Game & Watches, where it's just short little segments. Oh, quick little note here. I hate this attack. I'm not sure how to escape this, because basically, because Mario was dizzy, I couldn't defend him, or get him to defend. So he's stuck inside the monster, and it does 8 damage to him, and he can only struggle as fast as you can push the button to try to get out there. Well, I took care of the other one. There's not a whole lot I can do, and as you can see here, Luigi hits the monster, but he's also damaging Mario. So it's like, there he is jumping. He's like, help, help. It's like, how do I get him out of there? I don't know. So maybe you guys figured it out, but unfortunately the only way I figured it out was, well, just beat the crap out of him anyway, and sorry Mario, you're not getting the XP this time. But this is a good example of showing that, if your character dies but you still win one of your characters faints and you still win the battle, they just you don't have to worry about using revival mushrooms on them. They just come back at 1 HP, and then you just want to push, you might want to give them some health. But yes, back to the LP thing. We usually just do Game & Watches, or in Andre's case for Pikmin, just a little preview of what the game can do. We never do full LPs for games, and that'll be the case with this. I do not see that happening. Mad respect for those guys that do Let's Plays, but it's like I'm not quite sure if I'd have enough to talk about doing the entire game here. However, we are doing a guide for this, or at least I'm going to be attempting a guide. I'm going to try to get as much as I can out there. I'm mainly going to be focusing on finding all the hidden elements and stuff that you can collect in each section of the map, showing where you can find all those. Same with the attack blocks, and maybe showing off the bosses. I'm not sure yet. All depends. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But basically, I'm focusing on where to find beans, pillow people, attack blocks, and I think that about covers all the hidden collectibles. Here's an example of where you can find that bean. Beans are not too hard to find, honestly. They're pretty obvious, and but there's so many of them, so you gotta really check every corner. And this is definitely going to be doing I've noticed that there probably is going to be a good bit of backtracking late in the game, because as you get new abilities, you can access other areas for the old area, for places you've already been. Not sure if that's a good thing or not, but I know there's no quick travel option as far as I'm at right now. Hopefully that gets added in later, because Mario and Luigi's running speed isn't exactly quick. So I know going back to these areas and trying to find all these places again would get really annoying really quick. But yes, as far as an LP, no. Guide, yes. Just let me know exactly what you guys would love to see as far as that goes. Like I said, right now I just basically going for beans, attack blocks, and pillow people. Because you get little bonuses for each of those. The beans themselves are a bonus. The pillow people works into a side quest of their own. And attack blocks obviously give you new brothers attacks. So those are all very, very useful. And yeah, that is pretty much all the questions I have. And we still have a little bit of time here. Once again, showing how anal I am about just exploring every inch of this game. Which is good, I think, for if I'm going to be doing a guide. I kind of want to know that I can find everything on my own, and seeing what goes down. This is a bit, this is nice big area. And I gotta say, for the Dozy Desert, damn you Nintendo for once again choosing the desert as the second level theme. However, I'll give you this. Dozy Desert is probably more interesting than most of your desert levels. Not by much, but I really enjoy the music. I really enjoy some of the stuff that you're doing with the desert. And yeah, it just, I think, worked out pretty well for this game. It says a lot to the quality of Dream Team so far, that they can make it fun like this. Oh God, Mario's down. Don't eat him. Don't eat him. Oh good, you just attacked him. You have no idea how much I was panicking there. It's like, not again. These guys are annoying because you swear you jump on him, you swear you hammer him, you're off just by a little bit, and nope, they'll get you. But yeah, the game has definitely been a lot of fun so far. I'm trying to get it through as quickly as possible so I can find you guys more. I really want to get the final boss battle song, if it's the same as the Phantasma theme from the hour-long preview, up for you guys to listen to, because I agree that is a really great song. I can't use the sample from the beginning of the game because it leads right into tutorial and there's all that background noise, and I'm really hoping for the final battle or whenever I fight Phantasma again, it will leave all those elements out. That way I can get a nice clear recording for you. If not, I'll work around it as best as I can, because the music is just that damn good. Especially even the level themes are really good. Yoko Shimomura, I believe I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I'm pronouncing it right anyway. Just did a fantastic job on this game. Unbelievably fantastic. I love the music. There has not been a bad track yet. I know Mario Luigi's always had great music, but this one just feels to me like it's gone above and beyond what they typically do. It's just, I've been playing with headphones, and I would recommend that to anybody that actually plays this. But yeah, we're coming up again to the end here, and I will say that this is probably going to be our last gameplay video for a while until I upload the final boss battle and ending. I'll be rushing to that as quickly as I can. But I hope you guys enjoyed taking this quick look at what Mario & Luigi Dream Team has to offer. And be sure to check out the rest of our videos on GameXplain. Bye!